Okay, welcome to my channel Maths with Mahanti sir. Children, today let us start a new chapter known as your arithmetic progression. In the last class we completed your triangle chapter. So today let us discuss about arithmetic progression. So what is arithmetic progression? Before going to know what is arithmetic progression, let me give you some examples of series and sequence. Children, what is a sequence? Let us first understand what is a sequence. In order to understand what is sequence, let us consider numbers. Suppose you see, consider a set or series of numbers, say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. You see. Now look at this series of numbers. It is infinite because it is continuing. You see. So it is an infinite series, you can say. Okay. Now in this series, look at. If I ask you which is the first number or first term, you can easily say it is 2. Second term is 4. Third term is 6, like this, okay? Now, if I ask you, do you observe any common thing in this series? The answer is yes. You see, look at the first number and the second number. The second number exceeds the first number by a constant or a number, that is 2. 2 plus 2 will be 4. 4 plus 2 will be 6. 6 plus 2 will be 8. 8 plus 2 will be 10, like this. That means this series consists of numbers in which we find that each member or each term, okay, each term differs from its previous term by a fixed number or constant, that is 2. That means this is an arrangement, this series is an arrangement of numbers or terms which follow some definite rule. We call such an arrangement or such a series as a sequence. So what is sequence? A sequence is nothing but an arrangement in which the members are arranged in following a definite rule. So what is the rule here? The rule is each member or each term of the series or the sequence, it differs or exceeds the previous one by a fixed constant or number, that is 2. Similarly, you see another sequence. 1, 4, 9, 16, etc. You see. Consider this series, which consists of, it is also an infinite series, okay, because we cannot say how many terms are there in this series. Now the point is whether it is a sequence or not. The answer is yes. So why it is a sequence? Because you see, look at the members or the terms present in the series or sequence. You see, it is also, this series is also an arrangement as per some rule. What is the rule? The rule is, you see, 1 means it is 1 square, 4 means it is 2 square, 9 means it is 3 square, 16 means it is 4 square. That means the members of this series, they are arranged. What? This arrangement consists of numbers or terms which are given by a definite rule. What is that? It is the square of some natural number. First n natural, square of first n natural number. Okay, n means we do not know what is the value of n. Okay. So this arrangement is also a sequence. Thus we came to know that a sequence is nothing but an arrangement of terms or members or numbers which follows some definite rule. Okay. Now, what is arithmetic progression? Okay. Now see children, in order to understand what is arithmetic progression, let us consider the same sequence. You see. Let us consider the same sequence. Okay. This sequence or arrangement consists of an infinite number of terms. We cannot say how many terms are there. As I told you, it is an infinite series or sequence. Okay. Now, whether this sequence is an arithmetic progression or not. What is arithmetic progression? You see, look at the first term. Which is the first term of this sequence? It is 2. So let us denote it by, suppose A1. Let us denote the first term of this sequence as A1. So A1 is 2. Then what is the second term? It is A2. You see, this 4. 4 can be written as 2 plus 2. You see, this 4 can be written as 2 plus 2. Just you mark this 2. Then look at the third term. Look at the third term of the sequence. A3. Suppose denoted by 3. A3. What is the number? It is, third term is 6. 6 can be written as 4 plus 2. You see. Then look at the fourth term, A4. It is 8. It can be written as 6 plus 2. So see, what do we find? In this sequence of numbers, you see, Other than the first term, look at the first term. The first term is 2. Other than the first term, look at the next terms. Next consecutive terms present in this sequence or series. You see, the next consecutive terms are 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, etc. You see, all these terms, all these next terms, I mean other than the first term, other terms, they undergo a progress. Progress means increase or change, you can say. They undergo a progress or change, okay, by a fixed number. What is that fixed number? You see, that fixed number or fixed constant is 2. All these numbers, other than the first term, all other terms, they undergo a progress. Progress means change, okay, by a fixed constant. That means when this constant is added to one term, we are getting the next term. When this constant is added to one of the terms present in the sequence, we are getting the next term or the consecutive term. That means each consecutive term, you see, we can say, you see, this one is A2, this one is A1. See, A2 minus A1. Find the value. It is 4 minus 2. Look at. Now find A3. Third term minus second term. Second term. Take the difference of second and third term. A3 minus A2. It is again 6 minus 4. You see. 2. Then fourth term minus third term. You see. It is 8 minus 6. It is 2. Now, as there are n terms in this sequence, it is an infinite one. As there are n number of terms, so the nth term, this is nth term. First term A1, second term A2, third term of the sequence is A3, fourth term of the sequence is A4. Now the nth term, n means it may be any positive integer, okay. So nth term, an minus its previous term will be an minus 1. an minus an minus 1, that means nth term of the sequence minus n minus 1th term of the sequence, it will also be equal to 2. So children, you mark here. What do we observe? In this sequence, we saw that each term of the, other than the first term, all other terms, they undergo a progress or change by a fixed constant or fixed number, suppose 2 in this case, okay. And when we are adding, you see, when we are taking the difference of any two consecutive terms, we are getting that fixed constant. You see, that fixed number or fixed constant is obtained by taking the difference of any two consecutive terms present in the sequence. Such a sequence is known as an arithmetic progression. So, children, I hope you understood what is this sequence. This is one example of an arithmetic progression. First, I said it is what? It is a sequence. It is a sequence because it is an arrangement which obeys certain rule, okay, or fixed rule. Now, why it is an arithmetic progression? It is an arithmetic progression because you see, in this sequence, we find that other than the first term, all other terms, they undergo progress or change by a fixed constant or a fixed number. That is said 2 in this case, okay. So, if in a sequence, other than the first term, all other terms undergo a change or progress by means of a fixed constant or number, fixed number, then we say such a sequence as arithmetic progression. Okay. So clearly this is an example of arithmetic progression. Now the point is, you see, as I told you, the first term of the AP, arithmetic progression, is denoted by the symbol A1. Second term is A2. In some of the books, it is given by symbol T1, T2, T3, etc. You can use any one you like, no problem. No, there is no problem in using the symbol. Okay. The first term of the AP is usually denoted by A1. Second term A2. Third term A3. Fourth term A4. And the nth term is AN. And AN minus 1th term is AN minus 1, like this. Okay. Now children, what common thing we notice in an arithmetic progression? In an arithmetic progression, we saw that each term will, you see, each term will exceed its previous term. See, this is the second term. Second term minus first term. You see, second term minus first term is a fixed number or fixed constant. That means each term of the, from the second term, each term of the AP will be obtained by adding a fixed constant or number to the previous term. That means, you see, we can also explain it in this manner. See, if the first term, look at, here A is 2, here the first term A1, this is the first term of the sequence or AP. You came to know why it is an AP. It is an AP. This sequence is an AP because in this sequence, you see, in this sequence other than the first term, all other terms they undergo a change or progress by means of a fixed constant 2. That means when this fixed constant or fixed number is added to each term of the sequence, we will get the other term or the next term or the consecutive term, and hence it is an arithmetic progression. Okay, so you see here, if first term A1 is 2, then how to get the second term? Second term A2, how to get? It is A1, you see, A1 plus the fixed number. What is the fixed number? 2, you see. A1 plus 2 means 2 plus 2, it is 4, you see. Now what will be the third term? You see, third term will be A3, A3 will be A2 plus the fixed number, you see. Fixed number, fixed constant in this particular case is 2. So it is 4 plus 2, that is 6. So what we are observing? We are observing that when we add the fixed constant or the fixed number to each term of the AP, we are getting the next term or the consecutive term. Okay. Thus we can say that by adding, if on adding a fixed number or a fixed constant to each term of the sequence, the next term is obtained. Okay. Then what will happen? The difference between each two terms present in the sequence will be same. If that is the case, if the difference between any two consecutive terms, present in the sequence is always constant or same, then we say such a sequence as an arithmetic progression. Okay, children, I hope you understood what is the meaning of arithmetic progression. Let me give you one more example so that you will understand. See, suppose let us consider the sequence. See, let us consider the sequence, say 3, 7, 11, 15, etc. You see, look at this sequence. In this sequence, see, the first term is 3. What is the second term? 7. What is the third term? 11, 15, like this. It is also an infinite series or sequence. See. Now, if you look minutely, see the difference between the second term and first term. 7 minus 3, it will be 4. Third term minus second term, it will again be 4. Fourth term minus third term, it will again be 4. That means we find that the difference between each two terms present in this sequence is same. So we call this sequence is an arithmetic progression. Okay, because in this sequence, other than the first term, all other terms they are undergoing a change or progress by a fixed constant or fixed number, that is 4. That means when that fixed number or fixed constant is added to the one of the terms, we will get the next term or the consecutive term. So such a sequence is known as your arithmetic progression, and hence this is clearly an arithmetic progression because you see it's an arithmetic progression. What is the reason? The reason is, you see, since what is the reason? You see, first term is your 3, second term it is your 3 plus 4, it is 7, you see. Third term A3, it will be 7 plus 4, you see, is 11. Look at the third term, 11. Fourth term A4, it is 11 plus 4, that is 15. So when we add this fixed number or fixed constant to each term of the sequence, we are getting the next term, and hence that means the difference between any two terms present in this sequence is same, and hence this sequence is what? An arithmetic progression. Children, I hope you understood what is arithmetic progression. Now let us discuss what is the general form of arithmetic progression. Every arithmetic progression has a general form. By knowing the general form, we can easily write as many arithmetic progressions as we like. For example, you see, so what is the general form of arithmetic progression? Let us discuss. General form, see, general form of AP. You see, so instead of taking numbers, if we take symbol, you see, if, suppose you see, if A1, you see, A2, A3, up to AM, you see, first term, second term, these are some terms in a sequence. If these are terms, you see, terms of a sequence, you see, such that each one other than the first term, all other terms, each one, I mean such that the difference between each term, you see, the difference between each two terms is same. Between two terms, such that the difference between two terms is same. If A1, A2, A3 up to An are terms of a sequence such that the difference between two terms is always same, then we call such a sequence as what? Arithmetic progression. And the general form you can say it is taken as A plus D, A plus 2D, you see, A plus 3D, dot. So what is D? Then you will ask me, sir, what is D? D is, you see, this D is the what? That fixed number or fixed constant. What is D? D is the fixed number or constant, fixed constant, which when added to each term of the sequence will give you the next term, or each term of the arithmetic progression will give you the next term. Okay, that means by adding this fixed constant or fixed number to each term of the arithmetic progression, we will get the next one or the next consecutive number or term of the AP. See, and this D is called the common difference. This D is called common difference. Okay. So, and what is A? A is your first term, you see. A is first term, you see. So, this is the general form. A plus D. I am writing it once again. The general form of AP. How to write the general form of AP, you see. The general form of AP is A plus D, A plus 2D, okay, up to A plus n minus 1 into D. You see, every arithmetic progression will always be in this form. So, what is A? Where A is your first term. Where what is A? A is called the first term of the AP. A is called the first term and you can take it A1. You can take A1 or A, both. A1 is equal to A, it is the first term of the AP. And what is D? D is the common difference. You see, common difference. See, what is common difference? Now let us find out the formula for common difference. Okay, so common difference of the arithmetic progression. Common difference is denoted by D. It can be found out by taking the difference of, you see, A2 minus A1, second term minus first term, it will give you the common difference. A3 minus A2, see, the difference of third term minus second term, okay, that means the difference of each two terms, okay, the difference of each two terms present in the arithmetic progression is always same or constant. That fixed constant is known as D, which is common difference. Or you can say it is an minus 1. See, the difference of first term from second term from third term, or n minus 1th term from nth term of the AP will be equal to the fixed constant known as common difference. So this is the formula you can to find the common difference. So children, what we came to know about arithmetic progression? We came to know that arithmetic progression is a sequence in which other than the first member or first term, all other terms undergo progress by a fixed constant or a fixed number known as common difference. In simple language, we can say that if we add that common difference to each term present in the AP, we will get the next term of the AP. And its general form is what? A plus D, A plus 2D, or dot up to A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, so this is the idea of arithmetic progression. Okay, children, I hope you understood what is sequence, what is your progression, what is arithmetic progression, what is the general form. The first term, second term, first term is denoted by what? A1 symbol, second term A2, third term A3, like this. And the nth term of the AP is denoted by AN. We will discuss what is the general term or nth term of an AP in the next class. Children, I hope whatever I discussed about your arithmetic progression in this class, you must have understood. We shall discuss more about arithmetic progression in the next class. And if at all you think, yes, we understood whatever Manti sir explained about arithmetic progression, then I must say, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.